Alrighty. Map number 1, lower bracket, ECL Season 50, Cup 1. It's Chicken Coop's map pick of Nuke. So we have Shimmer starting things off on the CT side. Chicken Coop will take to the T side. As we dive in, how many coaches do we have on the server today? It looks like it's either 1 or 0 because the player numbers only go to 11. So that's a good sign already. That does make things a whole lot easier. As Chicken Coop, well, speaking of easy, they're charging over. They're looking like some vicious chickens. They go for the fights with these pistols, but they're losing the battles. 4 versus 2. Shimmer on the upswing. Oh my gosh. I love the attempt at wall banging with a USP. That's a pistol. It's not going to go through the walls, is it? Wreckmeister drops Raven. And again, like, the positions are just completely nonsensical. Chicken Coop getting way on into the faces of Shimmer, but they cannot find the shot, so it will be the pistol round for Shimmer. And no bomb plant either. Like, that was just Chicken Coop saying, we're gonna fight you. They're looking like a bunch of roosters, territorial roosters out there. I will be telling many chicken jokes. Empathy is Ridge on this one right now, and it's a fast push out onto the A-bomb site, but Raven and Ridge are ready for it. The combined gunfire enough to take down 2. Now the rest of Chicken Coop, they're also trying to make their way out onto the A-bomb site, but just getting bowled over. Kind of getting bullied out through huts. Shimmer not offering any give on this A-bomb site. The moment they arrived, it was all over. And Chicken Coop now forced to go for something over by ramp. But for Shimmer, no one here to meet them. No one in hell either. Shimmer, I guess the read is that either they go down to B or they rotate around through hell. So trying to catch a timing here, not the worst thing in the world. I do kind of like it. But we'll see if these two Tech 9s are able to overwhelm Serendipity. It's Wreckmeister with the kill in the end. Now the FAMAS, looking like my FAMAS out there. Styx does bring it under control in the end. 4 versus 1 now. It's just Mr. Wreckmeister. 30 seconds remaining. No bomb. That's been dropped over by Hut, but this Tech 9 is still going to do some damage. Ridge going to be the unlucky one that gets caught, but Shimmer will bring this round back. 3 players surviving. Nuke has gotten just so interesting. Like, the more this map plays, the more people get discovered. Because the more people discover. Because the skylight flashes, it used to be you'd get up on the roof and check the skylights. It used to be you would, but people are throwing lineups from the ground level to go in through the skylights, and that's just it's so interesting. Now the force buy from Chicken Coop does mean that it's just pistols, so it's a non-bomb plant force buy, which is a little bit non-standard, but sometimes the best thing is to get a stranglehold early, but when that gambit doesn't work, now Chicken Coop are going to be giving up a fair number of rounds. These FAMAS is able to just melt through the unarmored pistols. Just Gabe left standing, but it is a full 5 players surviving for Shimmer. All right, first time for Chicken Coop's weapons. Round number 4. It feels like one of those magic decks where you decide we don't need any 1 or 2 drops because turn 3 and 4 are so good that it's not going to matter. We'll see Fox about to meet 2 over in secret, and MDS has her number. Serendipity behind her, but this MP9 just can't connect. Chicken Coop are going to send 3 on over. The nade Doesn't even touch them. Molly back on over. We'll have a little bit of a stay of execution over in secret. Still going to be the advantage over towards Chicken Coop as Wreckmeister drops sticks. Shimmer keeping 2 on the lower site feels like a bit of a gamble. And, I mean, you do have the ramp available to push over to, but let's see where Chicken Coop are outside. Because they're not going for secret. They're taking their time on this round to really probe into everything. But these 2 players up in heaven are going to cause Shimmer some problems. It's the 4 versus 3 as Ridge burns through Seabass. The nade sent back towards Hut will knock Raven down by half. With Bomb down, this one feels kind of difficult with 2 SMGs. They do have the singular kit on Serendipity, but losing Raven might be call for the save on this one. Bomb nearly halfway ticked down, and it's just Raven versus 3 as J-Chance will round this one up. That does mean that Shimmer now gonna have the money for the full buy. They've got the 3 rounds under their belt, so M4s and an AWP for Fox. Nade doesn't quite blow open the smoke. I will say, we can see on the map that Chicken Coop have put down the smoke wall outside, so they've managed to use that to pull 2 players for Shimmer to watch yard. But it's all a cunning ruse, as this one looks to be a lean over towards ramp. We'll see what Serendipity has in store. Only a headshot out of MDS. So Chicken Coop starting things off with the pick. That's going to give them full ramp control. The smoke into hell. Not going to allow anything, any sort of return fire from Shimmer. So here's a question of just what kind of rounds are we going to find, are we going to get from Chicken Coop on their T side? Because the one that they won was a slow round, and we're down to 35 seconds with nothing happening. Shimmer, they've got 4 players. They do have to feel like they have to keep a player down lower. Ooh, there we go. Fox is up, rings out true on the player coming up ladder, but this is going to be a big push out onto the A-bomb site. Gabe handles business, and there's just everyone getting bowled over. The dunk as Fox flies out of heaven. And Chicken Coop now 2 rounds in a row. Just enough money for Shimmer to buy up one more time, should they so choose. So, just going to be pistols out for Shimmer, not wanting to spend that extra money. I do note that there's not quite as much. Empathy, the only one picking up the armor piece. But she's got the armor and the kit as well as the pistol. Everyone else is just upgraded. I mean, it's worked out. Fox so far already drops J-Chance. Ooh, Serendipity going to be picked off here at elbow. Yeah, so going back to things, the defense, Shimmer, Chicken Coop are really being difficult to read. They had 2 rounds where they sent players all the way over to hell, and they had the options to go either ladder or even go around again and go mini. they're really trying to keep Shimmer off their tails and doing a pretty good job of it. 2 players down on this lower site in this 3 versus 3. It feels pretty close. Fox joins. This one's going to have to be pretty immaculate. They do have the kit. If they can get on into the site, this smoke blocking their vision. MDS on 35 HP. There could be the kill here. He's sitting behind pillar, peeks out, and drops Fox. Good trade out of Ridge. 1 versus 1 with Gabe, but Gabe will emerge victorious. And honestly, though, you got to say that was a very good round considering the investment from Shimmer. Only pistols means now the AWP gets to be brought out once again. But going back to that 3 rounds, not the best thing in the world. And this T side definitely starting to gain momentum. Even if they've lost players round over round, Gabe's still on $7,200, so Chicken Coop still... The rounds might be even, but Chicken Coop are definitely feeling a lot better about this even game. Oh, this is a... I guess we're going to get a nade as soon as Serendipity takes contact, but she's going to take a few bullets first. Knocked down by half. Smoke, though, going to keep MDS off her tail just a little bit. Push into Big Garage. Gabe will melt right through sticks. Ooh, empathy spots 1. But unable to finish the job here. She does get gushed right back by Seabass, but Raven with the trade. 3 versus 3. Man, it's just... Chicken Coop are not only keeping Shimmer guessing, they're keeping me guessing. We're getting trades all over the place, which is good. It feels like a really great thing for Shimmer to be capable of. It does feel like they played pretty far apart from each other last night. So, and it's Nuke too, so if you're not close enough to trade your teammates, you're probably doing a few things incorrect. But unfortunately, Shimmer leave the A-bomb site open, so Shimmer gonna just get, or Chicken Coop just gonna get that bomb down. Three to 4, now Chicken Coop taking the lead.
Terrorists win.
Oh, time for your first timeout. Time to get Ink involved in the call. With the saved weapons, there should be at least a minor buy here for Shimmer, and the loss bonus has started to stack up as well, so even if things start to go a little bit pear-shaped, they are at least going to have the money to keep buying up. But you need to convert some of these rounds. I feel like this is kind of what we saw yesterday as well, where Shimmer, they streak together a few rounds, and then they kind of struggle after that. So, full buy, full rifles for Shimmer. J-Chance on that AWP. And I know from watching enough Chicken Coop that J-Chance is going to be something to behold when he gets someone in his sights. MDS starting this one off with the advantage on Chicken Coop. Serendipity, I like this off angle. She lines up 2, but quick trade out of Rickmeister does leave Chicken Coop still in the lead here. 4 versus 3, and now a lot of space found by Chicken Coop. They're still mostly occupying lobby. They're keeping that secret player to force Shimmer to play to their beat and then give them space on the upper bomb site. But Raven's not budging off of Hut, so Oh, lot gonna be on Fox here. She's got the first. Oh my gosh, that was right through the wall, and J Chance nails her with the second shot. Empathy with the trade. Can she get a second? It's a 2 versus 2, but J Chance is on the other side of that other AWP. Dodges the flash, and the shot will come out true. Will connect. So it's Raven alone in the 1 versus 2. Drops the vent. She's doing it the noisy way. The bad news is there's no bomb for Chicken Coop. They're just going to leave the B-bomb site. They didn't need to be here in the first place, and now she's given up info of where she is. So in the final 25 seconds of the round, Chicken Coop have a full run of the upper site. And they'll run right on up to heaven, give themselves that best possible opportunity to defend the site, which they don't even need to do. Raven inside of vents, knocked right back down. Okay, so just looking at the other games for the night, it looks like Party Astronauts have forfeited, as predicted. Wanted Goons have gotten the forfeit win versus anything else, also as predicted. So, you know, classic ECL season with multiple dead teams. Love to see it. All right, this might just be the last. It's not even a full buy. There's the MP9 on Serendipity. It's a very nearly full buy. Oh yeah, PA is dead officially. I mean, it's been dead, but now they're out of the ECL Cups. Now they're really, really dead. And well, we'll see what Chicken Coop have. Good news is they've got Fox watching over ramp. So even though they lose Serendipity, they still come out with the advantage, but Gabe just drops the head. Haircuts on STX. Still a 3 versus 3. This feels defensible. Every single round, Chicken Coop are keeping this one as just slow, steady, rigorous. They started off so fast. And that was a 3-0. Oh, here we go. Fox in position in hell. In elbow. She's got 2 as they try to cross into her domain of ramp. And now it's just Gabe left standing. But Ridge will face him with a smile. 4-5 as Shimmer bring it back to 1 in between these two teams. You can always depend on Fox for some fluffy magic on the side of Shimmer. Well, J Chance with the AWP once again, but this time it's Chicken Coop's turn to be on the edge of their funds. Ooh, and Fox going for the op on red. She spots the whole team, but the first shot doesn't connect, so she'll be forced to back away or face their wrath. Meanwhile, she's just the bait. Sticks up on roof, is going to grab 3, and that's huge for Chicken Coop. She's going back for more. They're trying to cross red. The smokes down are going to keep them out of the vision of Fox from Big Garage, but Stick's now looking for the ace. Just J Chance left standing. Red is dead for Chicken Coop this round. Oh, I was about to say, does Sticks get the ace? But no, it's stolen away by Fox. But look, okay, I just want to point out again, this was great info gifted over with the smokes down. Like, this is it used to be a one-way in CS:GO. Playing on top of that roof, you could throw a smoke in such a way that it mostly obscured the fact that there was someone there. CS2, the smokes, they bleed, they move. I think Chicken Coop is just the fact that whoever decided to make the team like chickens. But there used to be a one-way, and with that gone, that position became way riskier. But if you have a lot of your team playing outside and you've got the info that there's about to be a push, then you can get that kind of a round that we just saw. A huge round from Sticks. And it's just MDS, Glock in hand, and a pile of dreams in the 1 versus 4. Ooh! Just knocks Raven right off of roof. Not even punished. The headshot works out perfectly. Still only a Glock and no bomb, so it's going to be a full sneaky beaky round. 45 seconds. It's going to be a slow one. You've got nothing to save, so you should be hunting. Oh, Serendipity does have the angle from heaven. Bonomont, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to I Am a Power Bottom. I'm not. I'm lazy. But thank you for the tier 1 gifted. I shouldn't have said that. Well then. Chat, hands off the clip buttons. Do not touch it. Do not. I'm watching you. See this? I'm looking at you. Alright, well, at least on this full buy for Shimmer, Chicken Coop don't have the AWP in hand. So, definitely a possibility that we get the final round win. And a 7-5 on CT side feels good. Feels really good. Nuke has actually gotten almost more T-sided than you would expect from all of the previous iterations of Nuke that have existed, where the CTs had nearly instant rotations on so many different positions, and now to this. Well, once again, outside smokes. The standard if you want to try to sneak by outside, and Chicken Coop aren't making any noise, so Shimmer either going to have to blow the smoke or just take a guess, or just let him pass. So it is going to be 4 players down secret. The question is, will Sticks be... Oh, never mind. The question is, will Fox hit the shot on the AWP? No, the actual question is, will Sticks win this battle from Rafters? The answer, not going to be too good, but Serendipity down on the lower site. It's a double off setup for Shimmer, unexpected by Chicken Coop. And that is perfect. Raven sneaking around unseen from single. The spray a little bit labored. She does manage to get it under control. And the 5-7 for Serendipity. Who even needs a primary? The AWP is not necessary. The pistols come out and we save for the final round of the half. What is that round is something I've been saying a lot for Chicken Coop. It feels like they know what they want to do. They're not doing it fast. Because I can feel like I can see the vision from their plans. But normally, when you're a chicken and you're running around like crazy. And they're not running. Maybe they will some point. But not this time. Anyway, pistol round. We get to see Raven's very pretty Glock Emerald. As Shimmer make it very, very quickly down secret. Serendipity holding alone in lobby. She's got the back of MDS to start this one off. It's only going to be one and done, but that's a great read by the lurk of Shimmer. And that's going to give them so much time to get this bomb down. Now, all they have to do is defend. 4 versus 4. There's no kits on Chicken Coop. They do get the entry as on their way on in. But now it's up to Fox. Did she just switch to burst in the middle of shooting them? She gets 4 as they're all entering ramp. Did she just switch to burst in the middle of shooting there? I heard the burst. Well, all right. Shimmer with both pistols on this game. Let's see if they can convert it. They managed to get 3 off of it on CT's side. If they can do that on T's side, then this game feels within their grasp. Chicken Coop going for the Force Buy is a risky gamble as well, because if that happens, J-Chance just gets flattened. If they lose this, they've put all their eggs into this basket, and Shimmer are basically going to have the Rainbow Road to double digits in the next round. They're just clucking around. I mean, these pistols definitely going to give them a sharp beak, but you may ask, how many chicken puns does one man have? I say, pluck you. No, that's not what I said, captions. The captions thought I actually swore, but I didn't. Anyway, bomb down, no kits. This one, I mean, with 1 kill, it's like, it feels like a little bit of a wash. Raven knows there's a player down on Hell, so that's going to be some good information. And Wreckmeister caught as well, so Shimmer just cleaning this one up. Oh, you don't like that? Gonna have to cluck away from this one. Hello there. Chicken Coop just pecking around the map. They're not having the best of luck. These strategies are a little bit chicken scratch. So what do our feathered friends have to do on this round? It's just upgraded pistols versus a couple of MAC-10s, so Shimmer looking to make some money. Ooh, well, first kill goes to MDS, but it's quickly punished. Shimmer with 3 in response, and now, well, there's a couple of players holding on behind the smoke, but these rifles should have them pretty dead to rights. Raven picks off the first, and we can see who's the top bird on this server. Seabass in the 1 versus 4, this 5-7, gonna be instantly obliterated. The 1 tap, and Shimmer claim double digits. That knife is, what does that sound? Stop. Please, switch to somebody else. I don't want to hear this anymore. No, I don't want to hear this knife. Make Fox equip a different knife, please. That was super annoying. God. Alright, I hate flip knives more than I hate butterflies now. No. God. Someone make her unequip that. Alright. Oh, MDS pops up and gets hammered down, but J-Chance with the trade. It does mean that Shimmer going into this one without an AWPer, but I think they're going to be okay with it. They make it down through secret. Gabe now waiting on stairs. Has to fall back. All of Shimmer know where he is. Oh, he opens up the door and they walk right into him. He'll clothesline sticks. Raven with the trade, but now Chicken Coop here on the scene. It's a 3 versus 2 with Raven on 10 HP. Serendipity makes it out onto the site. She should be able to get this bomb down. Oh, I like this. They do know there's players on ramp, but Raven, she's about to get timing by Seabass out of vent. Serendipity watching from behind her, but cannot hold her own in the fight. So now Raven has to 1 versus 3. That bomb is down. There's a kit on Wreckmeister. Any kills would be welcome here. Take a few weapons out of the hands of Chicken Coop, but at this point, it is going to be a first CT side round for Chicken Coop to claim. Nobody tell Fox that I dislike that knife. Or everybody tell Fox I dislike that knife. Just glad that we're watching somebody with a knife that's not noisy. This is good. This is a nice, quiet knife. Knife ASMR is not a thing. Alright, full buy out of Shimmer. They've had I mean, again, they got 3 out of the gate, so the money is good. The AWP is picked up. The AKs are all over. There's a good amount of utility on the field for both teams. So it is just going to be the full slog round. Shimmer looking to make their way on over outside. They've got the smoke wall down. Problem for them this time is there's 2 players for Chicken Coop down on the B-bomb site, ready and waiting. MDS can be peeking out of secret just to get the info and fall back. You have to remember, if they see you, you see them, and now Shimmer know that there's at least 1 player down here on the B-bomb site. Is it bait? Is he actually here? Squeaky doors open up. Shimmer aren't making this one too quick. Fox does get the pick onto J-Chance, so knocking that crucial op out of the hands of Chicken Coop is going to give them quite a bit of space. But again, they're keeping it slow. They're doing exactly what their peers have done too. So they're going to need some great shots to make this one work. Wreckmeister not expected over in Rafters. And Seabass about to crunch into lobby as well, but Serendipity will duck right under his crosshair. Gabe from second vent mows down 2 before Serendipity can trade him out. But it's a 2 versus 1 now, and MDS is not close by. So the bomb will go down, and MDS does not have a kit. Moreover, he doesn't even have a smoke. There's not even an opportunity to try to go for a ninja, and that HE might just spell DEAD, as Fox will put the final nail in the coffin, an op bullet to the head. As overkill as it gets. Yeah, this one very nearly spelled disaster. Those 2 kills. But again, the nice thing that I'm seeing from Shimmer in this one is they're playing together. They're not going all looking for picks. And I think that is huge. And knowing that they've got Dust 2 ahead of them, where... I mean, we've seen them win when they unbind the bomb button. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I gotta go find the clip from Fragadelphia, where I think it was Raven that unbound the bomb button. And she also unbound the throw weapon button. So all she could do was stand there and be like, TK me. That was an interesting round. 2 rounds off victory for Shimmer. This isn't looking good for Chicken Coop. Again, knowing that these 2 teams faced each other so recently, and knowing how it went for Chicken Coop, this is actually really unexpected. This is Chicken Coop's map pick. Shimmer converging over toward the A-bomb site, but Seabass has found himself a timing on the player red. Fox not going to be able to recover from that, but that is going to be information that, hey, there's some players outside, and Serendipity's sprays are on point for 2. J-Chance with the trade, but with the bomb down, he's all alone, as Raven will erase MDS. I think at this point you save. No kit. 1 versus 3, A-bomb site. Doesn't really feel doable, especially with how out in the open the bomb is. Recovering the AWP for the Opper of Chicken Coop, though, is at least something to take hold of. Oh, no, and he's making so much money on the exits, too. Oh, is he going to get the 3rd? It doesn't even matter. Wait, she survived. Oh, she survived jumping off. I got it. The bomb, not so much. Yeah, Seabass just melts through Fox. But this looked very close to being very, very good. I love that we caught so many of these on the replay. All right, 6-12. 6 map points for Shimmer to work with. And it's T-side, so they get to set the pace of this. Seabass getting up close early on. Only able to spray down Fox. Ridge with the trade. J-Chance with a scout. It's a risky gambit. We'll see if it pays off for him. Shimmer already down on the B-bomb site. Oh, they're not going to be expecting Gabe here. Who would even check that? UMP sprays down Sticks. Good trade out of Ridge, but she's, again, the UMP is just trading out so fast. Chicken Coop behind one another. And they find the man advantage. Serendipity does melt through MDS, but J-Chance will delete Raven. And it's just Serendipity's Mac 10 with the bomb down. 1 versus 2. She's flushed out into the open, right into the hands of Wreckmeister. Seven to 12, and oh, what a close round. That bomb mere seconds away from exploding. Well, no money left, so always a good time to take a save for Shimmer. Take a save, take a timeout. All of the above. I mean, this should be a save. Empathy does have some money, but I think the best thing would be for her to maybe toss a couple of Tech 9s or just a complete full save out of Shimmer. It does look like that's about what they're going for. A singular smoke picked up by Sticks. Maybe a couple of upgraded pistols if you're feeling punchy. It does look like Chicken Coop have finally got their beaks sharpened. They are managing to shoot back here on their CT side, but Ridge picks off the first. MDS with 4 in response. Raven will finally stop that killing spree, but all she's got is a reload. 1 versus 3. I mean, you could definitely win this with an M4. You know, Chicken Coop don't have a lot of knowledge about where you are at this point. All they know is that there's still one more player outside. Oh, but here's the peak, and it's Seabass to pick it up. Garage is scary. And unarmored players just melt under an M4. So we're getting into the buy save pattern. Shimmer's loss bonus not quite stacked up just yet, but this full buy, see if they can close it out. They do have the Galil on Serendipity. So we'll see if that is enough for the round to be closed out. I do see 4 kits on Chicken Coop. Which means that if this bomb goes down, every single player can be dangerous. Almost every single player. Well, they didn't actually need much of a smoke wall. Shimmer make it down through secret. 4 players strong. Seabass on the other side to challenge. It looks like the so-called challenge is going to be back off as far as possible. The boost up out of Fox. See if she can locate somebody on that AWP. She didn't spot Seabass there. And she's going to take some major damage. Shimmer going to give chase. Seabass clotheslines the first. Doesn't have enough bullets for the second. Now J-Chance on the site with that AWP. Destroys Fox. And it feels like maybe Shimmer have taken just a little bit too much time. The smoke goes down, but Raven on the other side of it. Oh my goodness. If only she knew how close she was. She walks right past the Opper into ramp. And even worse still, now there's Wreckmeister on the other side. She'll drop him. But now that AWP able to get activated once again, and J-Chance with 3 on the round. 9-12. Chicken Coop, they're not giving this one up. These chickens are crowing at the dawn of overtime here. Can they get these last 3 rounds? It feels like they've finally found their footing on the CT side. I've... Yeah. Oh, well, it is just pistols, so... I guess quick recap on other games going on. It sounds like Akimbo destroyed Take Flight. Legacy Kingdom have already won their first versus Ghost and are into their second. Mythic are on map point versus Getting Info. And Might are on map point versus Ether. Yeah, second, final timeout. Round, this map getting a little bit scary for Shimmer. Shimmer. I can talk. I can say things. I have words. I swear I have words. All right, 2 rounds away. And this might be the last full buy they're going to have. They do have that full lost bonus. So, should be the buy, save, buy. They just need one more on their T side. But I mean, you do kind of expect it, right? It's Nuke. The CT side is the better side. Well, J-Chance, first shot rings out, forced to back away. But again, MDS playing from a feeling garage is an absolute terror to Shimmer. This chicken is doing so much damage. The beak is the drill that will pierce the heavens and leave Serendipity all alone. 1 versus 5. And it's not going to be anything out of that. So Shimmer on their last legs. As far as money is concerned, if we do go to overtime, chat, I am going to run a minute 30 just to turn off pre-rolls. So you do have that coming to you if it goes to overtime. If it doesn't, then we run 3 minutes and, hey, ooh, tabletop simulator. I don't get to see many people with that. That's cool. Thank you for the raid. You might be in for a minute 30 ad here if we get overtime. Just because... we need to turn the ads off for overtime, and I see the pre-rolls are about to be running again, so. Yeah, these weapons definitely not favoring Shimmer. Raven just flipped as she falls off of Mini, and it's game over. There's not a whole lot Fox is gonna do with a Deagle. As good as she is with the weapon, Wreckmeister just drops her. All right, ad about to run. All right, I'm running it from, we got wiped on D&D. All right. So good thing is with the overtime, we got a little tech timeout. So we got enough time for this minute and a half ad, which is nice. I can hang out for a sec. Chill as the players all buy up. They shouldn't be allowed to talk though, so that's... we shall see. So while we're in pause time, I can appear on your cameras to say, hello, how's it going? Sometimes I'll click on chatters' names as I see them in chat. Gandalay, how did you make your account in 2009? There's no way Twitch was around back then. YouTube was barely around back then. I know, because I was in college at that time. I'm old. Did you not hear me? I was in college at 2009. Hold on. Real quick. When did Just TV come out? 2007? Really? Huh. Alright, well, I have to disappear now. Round is beginning. What happened? Things. Anyway, overtime. We got overtime. We got Chicken Coop starting things off on the CT side of overtime number 1. By the way, I see those of you that are popping in and hitting the follow button. Thank you. I do appreciate that. If you're over on the YouTube side, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And like the VOD while you're at it. Yeah, I used Twitch for League of Legends early on, too. And for... Oh, hold on. Big push outside. MDS and Big Garage again catches the first kill. A good trade out of Raven, so at least he can't do as much damage as we've seen. But, like, that's what we've seen. If you're wondering what happened, a lot of rounds where Shimmer went for an outside push and MDS just mowed them down from Big Garage. This time, though, he's not allowed to do the same thing, and Fox catches Seabass and lockers. That is huge. 30 seconds remaining, though, so Shimmer better get a move on if they want to have a chance at winning the round. It is a 4 versus 3, and Shimmer do have pieces all over the board. They need to consolidate and just take something. They don't have any significant leans, but they are starting to consolidate around the upper site. 2 players here. Just Wreckmeister behind pillars, but Styx is just gonna handle business. 2 kills from off of Heaven means Shimmer will get that bomb down, and Jade Chance doesn't really have a ghost of a chance. You could try to go up Heaven, but it looks like he's just gonna back it away. Look for the... Okay, he's looking for the save kill, or the exits. Ooh, they're not giving him the time of day, though. Shimmer just gonna head right on out through CT spawn and red. Head on out to the nice safe spots, because there aren't many safe places. Like, from a just quote-unquote realism perspective, do you plant C4 on a nuclear facility? There shouldn't be a safe place. But from a gameplay perspective, the bomb radius feels too big. Like, am I right? I feel like the bomb radius on this map is stupid. Every time I watch it, everyone's dying to the bomb. It's ridiculous. Well, alright. So, round number 2. Shimmer with a good start. J-Chance caught early on in ramp. That's not going to feel good. That's, once again, Shimmer winning the op duel. Again, versus J-Chance. He's so fantastic with it, and losing these op duels is going to give Chicken Coop a huge disadvantage. Now MDS does trade one out, but it's still the player advantage for Shimmer. Yes, I saw your message on HLTV, Sixtum. You're a big Wreckmeister fan, I guess. That makes sense. I mean, Wreckmeister's a pretty good lad, too. 3 versus 3. The clock ticks past 1 minute. Bomb picked up by Fox. They still haven't... It's just Shimmer's still hedging their bets on where they want to go, and they do have enough time that they don't have to go and be decisive about either one. The picks coming through are giving them a lot of opportunities here as well. And they will choose that B-bomb site in the end. Oh, Gabe trying to drop in through vents. Drops right onto Styx' head. So a 3 versus 1. Made into a 3 versus none. Wait. Hold on. Dixon, weren't you casting tonight? Are you done with your game already? Did Might already win? Or did Ether already win? Or are you in between games and being a slacker? Can you even hear me? Do you have the captions on? You're in between games and you're in here. Okay. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. Well, it's been a very good T-side overtime for Shimmer so far. 2 rounds on Nuke overtime is just enormous. And the trades coming through, they do end up with a player advantage. Fox going to extend that onto Gabe. Seabass and Wreckmeister, though. 2 dangerous players, although Seabass hasn't had much of an impact yet this game. 11 and 20. He's at the bottom of the board for Chicken Coop. This would be the perfect time to come alive, but he only gets 1. So it's Wreckmeister in the 1 versus 3, and he sprays through Ridge and Styx. They're lined up. They're right there. And that leaves Serendipity alone. She doesn't have the bomb either, but at least she'll be able to get the smoke down. It's blown right open. Wreckmeister's waiting for this. He's waiting for the push on through, and the spray hits true. And Chicken Coop are going to claim 1 on their CT side. Oh my gosh, Chicken Coop with the instant timeout? Okay, alright. Chicken Coop are cooking something up. Is this one of those chicken with wings? Or is this chicken cooked? Hopefully this chicken is kept at home as a pet. Cherished and pet. And, you know, not cooked, but, you know. Anyway. Alright, second half of overtime. Shimmer now taking the side of CT. Chicken Coop taking the T side. But we're getting a fast one. Seabass nades the door off, and Fox on the other side of it catches him with another nade in his hand. You're not expecting the CTs to be that quick on the uptake over by Squeaky, but the major front for Chicken Coop is over outside. Although Fox already down the secret, looking to cause some more terror from the deep. You know, this is another thing. Shimmer aren't playing the big crush. At least not as often as MDS did. So it gives Chicken Coop a lot of free range outside. They're just kind of strutting around, but Shimmer are the farmers corralling them back into their pens. This isn't, you know, keeping your chickens safe, unfortunately, but at the very least, these farmers are doing what farmers do with chickens and bringing them to market. The triple kill out of Ridge will claim the 15th round and map point once again for Shimmer. Once again, we're getting a lot of stuff happening in hell and down from heaven. And my just empathy is looking on point. You don't normally call Nuke an Opera's Paradise, but Fox is making it look like it is. You've got ramp and you've got outside, and Sometimes outside is scary. Oh, she's doing it again. She's doing it again. She's going to be met with the smoke early on, though. That does force her to back it away. The Molotov going to send her running away. But now, Chicken Coop start to peek on out. And through the fire and the flames, Fox will carry on and take your head with her. 2 kills. Another Molly sent the way of Fox. But now we've got Styx up on the big garage roof, reprising her position from earlier to the tune of 2 kills. Now it's just Wreckmeister. Might be enough, though. Okay. Melts through 2. Down to 37 HP. It's Raven to finally put him in the grave. $16 to 13 Shimmer.